This patient should be here in about maybe, they transported her 5 minutes ago from the downstairs unit. So she should be here. Hello. Thank you. How are you? Are you okay? Let me set you up really nicely. Okay, so let me put my laptop right over here. It's kind of in your face a little bit. And then put you over here. How are you? Actually, I'm just going to put you like this way. Is that okay? You okay? I know, in these circumstances, you won't be okay. Can I have your name? Your name is Dolly. Okay. Hold on, my computer's being a little wonky here. There you go. Your name is Dolly. What's your last name? Martin. Okay. Okay, so what's your date of birth, honey? Can I see your wristband? Okay, can you confirm it for me, please? Okay. February 14th. Oh, you're a Valentine's Day type of gal. Okay. And what did you say the year was? I'm sorry. $2020. Oh, no, not 2020. 06. Okay. Oh, I'll put 07. Alright, so we have you in here. So it says you've been in a car accident. Did they fix you up pretty good? You got band-aids all over you? Okay. So, car accident. So this will be a trauma patient. So you did see the trauma team, right? Alright, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and I want you just to be honest with me, okay? Have you wished you were dead and not woken up? Have you... Alright, hold on. My computer is being a little wonky. Have you ever thought of killing yourself? Have you wished you were better off dead? Thanks for being honest, sweetheart. Alright, so what has you in here? Okay. In some cases, yes, this is spring / almost summer, and we usually do get patients that come in here, and because school has begun over and people were like, oh, well, what am I supposed to do now? I don't want to be home with parents. They get stressed out, and Sometimes it gets to the best of them, sometimes it doesn't, but some kids and scenarios these days, they don't fit in with household really well, so they come here. It seems like you're not a kid anymore though, buddy. Is there anything else adult-wise that you don't want to be home at all? Well, where do you live? Do you like where you live? Do you wish you were going somewhere else? Okay. I don't like where I live sometimes either, but I have to deal with it, Sucks. But we can change that though. Alright, so these are some, hold on, I'm still typing. What is your MRA number on your wristband? 6650. Thank you. Six 6650. Thank you. Alright, so what do you do for fun? Oh, you're in college? That's amazing. Is it still spring semester for you? It's not? It just got over? Did you pass? That's something to be proud of. Oh, how was your sister's prom? I bet she looked gorgeous. I've seen a lot of kids' prom dresses too. Every year it gets better and better. Alright, so this is just for my notes here. Alright, so my name is Clean ASMR, and I'll be your nurse for today. I'm just going to be taking notes and talking to you. I'm just like an intake person here. And I'm just going to see what's wrong with you, what happened, and what's going on with inside you, okay? So, it's asking for my date of birth, which is crazy. So I'm like a little personal therapist. There we go. Computers these days. Alright, so I need you to confirm your name again. Why does it have you as 11 years old on here? You're not 11. Your name is Dolly. Martin. Okay, thank you for confirming. Okay, did they take your blood pressure? Let me get your age on here because for some reason they said you're 20, right? Still a kid. At least you're not a kid though, but you're just you're a baby. You just were turning 19, so you're still fresh meat in the adult world. So, alright, so can you confirm your date of birth again? Let me double check in my records here. February 14th, 2006. Excellent. Alright, so while we're here, we're going to talk about ways to cope. Okay? So, I'm an ASMR artist. And ASMR it helps people go to sleep. And ASMR is helping people a lot nowadays with mental health, such as anxiety, depression, ADHD, dyslexia, epilepsy, any mental health illness you can think of. ASMR is what usually helps, but not ASMR is just new to the community, so really it's not really out there like it usually is. So So, did I take your blood pressure? Did I ask you that already? What was your blood pressure? 187/20? That's low. You sure it was 20? Okay. I'm gonna trust you. I'll double check my system here too as well. Alright. And your temperature was 96.5? Perfect. Your blood pressure was at 187/20, so we need to double check that because it's a little low. I am going to admit you though, because it says in your system that you had suicidal ideations and you got 2 cuts on your arms and you're fresh. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to admit you for voluntary days, which is 3 days, 72 hours. Just for safe reasons, you can talk to the doctor, get you some meds, and if you're already on medicine, which I have to ask you about your medicine here in a minute, we can get you some better medicine. We can help you maintain that while you're here. Basically, our psychiatric units, we have games, obviously food. So when you go in your psych unit, they're gonna have you fill out this sheet, and it will say breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you'll fill that out every day. I like the pancakes here; they're really nice. Yes. And you get to take your medicine every day and night. And if your medicine requires afternoon meds, they'll let you know as well. We have arts and crafts. We have yoga. We have coloring books all over the place. We have drawing. If you draw, you can just take naps every now and then. We have a couple people that nap all the time. Other than that, we don't really take patients outside for nature. If you want to look at nature, we have boarded up windows that's caged where you can see the outdoors. Alright, so what medications do you take? How many milligrams? Okay. How many milligrams? How many times a day that? Okay. And that's it? What do you do for pain? How many times a day? How many milligrams? Okay. What's your insurance? And who's your primary care doctor? You don't have one? We can get you one. And have you had a physical at all? I'm assuming since you got okay. Alright, so I'm gonna send you to my nurse. She's the admission nurse. She'll get you in a gown. She had to do some blood work. Or did they already do blood work? They already did, so you don't have to worry about needles. She'll get you in a gown, some slippers. She'll get you to your room. You can only have your own room now that because you're on suicide watch. You'll only be on suicide watch for about 24 hours. So, is there any questions for me at all? And one more question. Do you have any medical history? Okay, thank you. It was nice meeting you and I hope you feel better.